Ahoy there! It is currently Sunday and I realised I forgot to record an intro for tomorrow's video, so here we are. Yeah, we're going to start off actually with some footage that was meant to go in last week's video, but as the video was already 43 minutes long, yeah, I just decided I'd stick it in this week's video. It's just a couple of bears I found, one I found in a charity shop, one I found on eBay, just me unstuffing them, and I will be removing the scent from the wolf and putting that into my sea monster, which I'll do that as well. I've not actually done that yet. I will do it shortly, but I also need to tidy the messy desk because I've had an idea for the channel banner, and I've got a box that I really need to open up. Technically it's for a future video, but there's something in it that I could really do with having right now. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that as well. So there's a lot I've got to get done today before tomorrow's video goes out, and I'm actually out of town for most of tomorrow. So yeah, it's crunch time. So I'm going to stop waffling and let's get into this video.
So, spoiler alert, no, I didn't get everything done I said I was going to in the intro, but I'll get into that a bit later. I did end up starting with the bear desk, and I intended on completely finishing putting the vinyl on, but in the end all I did was use up the sort of leftovers from the previous lot I'd done. I still got that one leg to do. I'm mostly focusing on the stuff that's actually going to be in frame for videos. Whether or not I'll do the rest, I'm not sure yet. I probably will, because there's plenty of the vinyl left over. Yeah, so it's just, like I say, mostly getting it so it's all looking the same. I mean, it's really messy where it is out of sight, sort of under the lip of the desk. It looks horrendous, but you know, it's a temporary solution, so hopefully it's just enough for the time being. first of all, I should apologise for the camera wobble on this section. I hadn't realised that the tripod was directly over one of the loose floorboards, so is what it is. And the other thing is, this is precisely why, or at least one of the reasons why, tidying anything takes me forever. I put the computer on when I realised one of the files I needed was still on my PC and not in the cloud, so I had to upload it to the cloud, and then I got distracted checking my Discord messages and some other messages elsewhere. So it doesn't help when you get distracted that easily. And in case you're wondering, yes, we will have a look at my Build-A-Bear collection at a later date. There is an updated section that I'm doing in the next video that I upload, but I will post one where I just go through the entire collection, but I'm not sure when I'm going to do that just yet.
Okay, we are done enough that I can actually get on to what I want to be doing. I can't remember if I said this in the last video, but basically most things are going on the shelves for the time being till I can actually decide where I want to put them. Just so I can still work on projects as I go. So I'm going to move the camera to the gooseneck so you can see what I'm doing. So first things first, it's going to be selecting the piece of wood. So I've got that. I think that's what I want. Oh, no, actually, that one. Because it's got to get the title on the channel name and the logo, so the bigger the better. So we can get rid of that. I'll deal with that later. Right. So yeah, I think that's a good size. Sand that off a bit. Probably should be using one of my cutting mats, but I'm not cutting, so kind of don't want to. Okay, I think that's good. I'm just using the reference picture from my laptop. This is one I drew myself. So let's see. Yep, all of that's in frame. So we're just going to sketch it on. I think we want to go. I do have terrible handwriting. Certainly when it comes to things like bubble writing. Nope. See, really what I need to do is do this backwards, which is never easy, but it can be done. So I'm going to start with the logo first, which is the bear paw print. This is a polar bear paw print. I referenced this for something else I was drawing.
And I forgot to press record. So yeah, everybody does this at some point in their YouTube journey, whether you're a big creator like Mariah Elizabeth or tiny like me. It's just bound to happen. But you didn't miss much. I was just going over the initial sketch with my smallest tooltip. It's just the way I like to do things, and then it's just a case of filling everything in, getting all the detailing in as much as possible. But I feel like I need to apologise yet again in this video. I think I must have had the gooseneck tripod set slightly differently to how I used to, because my big fat head kept getting in the way, and that's literally the only thing I can think, because everything else was the same. So yeah, as I say, it's just one of those things. It happens, and I'll try and remember where I actually used to put it so it doesn't happen too much in the future.
So overall, I am happy with how this turned out. I did some touch-ups off camera, and unfortunately what happened was the sort of thicker bit where the tip of the pyrography tool goes in touched these bits, and again up here. So it's not perfect, but you know, I still really like it. The only other thing I would have liked is if it was actual driftwood, but I don't have any, so you know, and the weather's been so rubbish, even if I found any, I'd have to wait ages for it to dry. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this, and yeah, I really wanted to lean into the fact that my handwriting tends to be wonky, but yeah, I like how it looks. So that's that, and it's time to take a photo of it, ready for the banner. Recently at work we had an event called Wear It Pink, supporting breast cancer awareness charity. However, I do not wear pink. I've mentioned it in an older video where pink is my least favourite colour. Like literally the only thing I have at the moment with pink on it is a nightshirt with stitch. So it got me thinking what I was going to do. You know, I would have liked to have worn a character t-shirt like Angel or Pink Panther. However, they wouldn't have arrived in time. Plus the timing of the month just didn't have the funds really to do that. So then I thought, well, if I've got to wear pink, why not paint the t-shirt? Now I've only done this once before, and that's this one. This is what I wore at the convention in America. This was hard work because I didn't think about white on orange. Orange is the faction colour that I am. I'll get into that at some point in a later video, explain all of that. So yeah, I wasn't sure how it was going to come out, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to try, because having to purchase a t-shirt that I may never wear again kind of seems pointless. So yeah, that's what I did. So we're going to get into that, and then I shall show you the finished result.
I did do the initial sketch off camera. I just used as close a pink as I could match to the t-shirt colour. That way, if there were any mistakes, it would be sort of less obvious. And the paints I'm using are a mix of, there's some, I forgot what it's called. It's the leather paint, Angelus, there you go, Angelus leather paint. There's some tulip slick paint, I think it is, and then I've got this other paint that's one of these that's meant to be able to be used on just about anything, and it does okay on fabric as a fabric paint. It sucks on clay, but that's something I'll go into in another video. But yeah, I just decided I'd mix the three types of paint together because I didn't want the black to be pure black. I know it kind of looks it on camera, and I think it does in real life, but there are like shades of brown mixed in and a bit of pink as well, just to sort of balance it out and make it sort of fit together a bit better. Whether or not that actually worked, I don't really know, but I tried, and that's the main thing.
The other thing that didn't help with the t-shirt is that the only size they had at the store was men's triple XL, so it really felt like a night shirt. But I'm still happy with how this turned out. She looks really cute based on the sun bear. The main issue is that her eyes are a little wonky, but I didn't really realise that until I was colouring them, by which point it was too late. You can't exactly undo painting on a t-shirt, but you know, I'm still happy with her. Whether or not I wear it again, I don't know, because the other thing is, A, she's a little higher up than I intended, but B, I've only done the top half. I was going to do the whole bear, but I'd done it too big, and again, because I was sketching directly on the t-shirt, you can't really undo that, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm still really happy with her, and like I say, I don't know yet if I will wear her again. We'll wait and see. One thing I haven't really touched on is my intended upload schedule. Originally I'd hoped to be doing weekly, but this week in particular has just been crazy hectic, so it's just not been possible. So for the time being, I'm aiming to do every other week, and the uploads will be on a Monday. Once my husband has learnt more of the editing process, hopefully that will then change to weekly. It's just a case of wait and see. But that is it for this video, and I will catch you guys next time.